Hey guys, Planet Everything here, and today I'm gonna be making a video on the Canon EOS R lenses. So, as far as it goes with the Canon EOS R, your options are fairly limited with the lenses that you can buy. You can't buy huge zoom lenses, and you can't buy extremely wide-angle lenses for this camera, but what you can do is buy an adapter for this camera. So unfortunately, when they made the EOS R, they didn't have a whole line of lenses out to match the dimensions of a mirrorless camera like the EOS R. So they have been, ever since, coming out with more and more lenses, and they have a very nice portrait lens. They have a very good overall 24 to I think 105 lens, and then they have some more wide angle and some more zoomed, but for the most part it stays pretty within that like 16 to 24 or 16 to like 200 range. So because of this, you get these shots that are very, very specific for what you want to be making. So if you have this camera, you probably have this lens that I'm using, which is the 24 to 105. And this lens is great. It's amazing. Lowest f-stop is f4, and it's huge. The piece of glass is massive, and it's, I don't know, I think it's like $1,500, but unfortunately there aren't that many specialized lenses. Like, you have to kind of make the one-size-fits-all lens work for everything, unless you have that lens, like a previous lens from an EOS, what is it called again? Unless you have an EFS lens and an EFS lens adapter for the EOS R. But if you do happen to have an EOS R adapter for an EFS lens, then you're in luck. But unfortunately, you can't buy cheap priced lenses for this camera, and that's a bit of a problem because of well, I mean, you're already spending a ton of money on the actual camera, and if you look at the specs behind it, there's absolutely no reason for you to be buying this camera if you're not investing in a good lens, because the camera can only be as good as what it sees, and if the lens is just crap, then it can't see well, and if it can't see well, then the sensor can be as good as you'd like, and there's no way it can get through the crappy glass, but that it can get through the glass that is put in front of it. So it's important to spend a proportional amount of money on your camera to your lenses. For this camera, it's probably $400 less for the lens than it is for the actual camera body, but you can go way, way, way above the amount of money that your camera costs, and as long as you're at that full frame range of cameras, it's not going to really matter all that much how much bigger you go. You're just going to keep on getting better and better pictures until, you know, you can't really get any better with the best lens. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just figured I'd go into a quick background of everything about the EOS R and Canon's first ever real mirrorless DSLR camera, and all of the lenses that go into it. There are some lenses on the market, a lot more than the amount of lenses that were available when I first got this camera that you can buy, but if you really want a good lens, you're gonna want to buy the adapter and then an EFS lens. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and also please share with your friends, because you know, sharing is caring.